Hi everyone, welcome. Oh God, I forgot where I was looking. So this is Flosstube, I think. Are we number 5? I think we might be. So if you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Sarah. I'm also known as Cross Stitch Mad Sarah on here and also on Instagram. And if you are a subscriber who has come back, then welcome. So this is a little bit different today because I'm actually videoing off my phone. So if the quality isn't as good, it's because obviously I'm having to use my phone like as a selfie kind of, and I've got a cover on my phone that is cracked. I have ordered a new one. So hopefully this is going to be okay. So I've got quite a lot to talk to you about. June has been a rather busy month. Sorry, that beeping's my washing machine finishing. I thought it had already made that noise before I started, but never mind. So June has been rather busy. I have had one finish and I've worked on, let me just double check, I've worked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my whips. One of them obviously then became a finish. So actually today I might as well do a little impromptu whip parade as well, because I actually only have 5 whips anyways. So I might as well get them all out. I'm going to get my whips out for everyone. So let me start off. So I've got my book of days and I will show you. Me and Amelia yet again had fun stickering. So I don't know where to put myself with. I'm not used to filming off my phone. I'm all a bit of a dither. So there we go. So we've gone for a mermaid theme with some sharks and dolphins and other little bits and pieces in there. So for June, I managed a not shabby 19,193 stitches and 22 hours of stitching, because that was on one of my whips that's on Exodo. So obviously I can't count the stitches on Pattern Keeper. So the first thing that I worked on was, if you guys will remember, is this, which is the cross stitch to-do list. Again, I'm sorry for the glare. So this is my favourite name ever, by Pickle Barrel Designs. So I had started this and it was really close to a finish when I filmed my last Flosstube, and I'm pleased to say it is a finish. So here we go. Now I'm hoping this isn't back to front for you, because obviously I'm filming in selfie mode, which I haven't really thought about. Hopefully it's not. So this is my lovely, lovely finish. I shall zoom in a bit for you so you can see it all. I'm chuffed to bits of it. It was a really lovely stitch. It was super enjoyable. This is stitched with the majority of the called for colours. I changed, I'll show you on the back there, look, like I changed a couple, look, just because I was stitching from stash. But this is mostly, there's a bit of DMC in there, a little bit of CXC, just using up what I had. And this is stitched on tea dyed or tea and coffee, something like that. Anyways, it's from the lovely Stitch Bunny from her shop, and it is actually, it's coming up pretty much in real life. It's a lovely, lovely neutral, and it's a printed Ada. So the back of it, obviously I'm showing you the back of my work there, but the back of it's white because obviously the front of it's printed. But you know what, it is so effective, and if I hadn't have told you that it was printed, you would have genuinely thought they were hand dyed. They're so pretty. I've got a few of Lauren's printed fabrics as well as her hand dyes, and they are so nice. So this is my first finish. Now I remember, well, not I remember, but if you guys remember from a couple of videos ago, I was talking about I didn't know how to finish it. And I was, if you look at on here, it's like a little thing, and I couldn't remember the name. I remembered now, it's an easel. So I would like something like this, but obviously here in the UK, we do not have anything as good as you guys over in America, like for finishing and things. So I do need to go to Hobbycraft, which is our version of like Hobby Lobby and Michael's and your kind of amazing shops in America. We've just got Hobbycraft. So I do need to go to Hobbycraft and see kind of what I can find for this. If not, I'm going to have to go online. So if anybody's got any ideas, any tips, I would really appreciate it if you could drop us a little comment and tell me where I can get something to finish this off. But obviously UK friendly. I don't want to be spending £25 million shipping from America. I'm just going to move this out the way. So also, I'm going to come back to this because I think we're going to have a little giveaway, but I'm going to talk about that more at the end. So stay tuned. So after finishing my cross stitch to-do list, I don't know if you remember last time I spoke about how I had to spin the wheel. So I spun the wheel when it had all of my whips on. It didn't have a new start bit on this time. I took that out of the wheel. Sorry, my bra's falling down. I took the new start bit out because I know that this month I've got 3 things that I want to start and hopefully want to get finished all within this month for July. So I just knew June needed to be just whips only. So I spun the wheel, and the next thing to come out was Dark Queen of the Sea. Now, let me just, I've tried to be organised with all of my lovely pillowcases here, with all of my whips in. So, I have got, I should have been a little bit more organised than what I was, but never mind. So, I shall pop a picture up on the screen from where it was when I picked it up. And this is where I'm at now. So, I've worked further down here. I've finished off the fish. I'm not taking it out the Q-snap. So, I finished off the fish. I've come down and I've done the tail. There is some more again. It's like it's hidden in the Q-snap here. And I started working my way down and I was having really fun. I absolutely loved it. And I'm doing this on Pattern Keeper. I can't remember the percentage. I should have checked. I will write it on the screen. I'll go back in and have a look when I'm editing. But yeah, this is a beautiful hand-dyed fabric. This is again from Lauren's shop, Stitch Buddy. And I believe this is a 32 count even weave, or is it 28? I can't remember. It's been a little while. So yes, this is where I've got to. She's looking lovely. Obviously there's all of the back stitching things that needs to be done on here, which obviously I haven't started yet. I think this time on this project, it's not what I do normally with a Mirabilia, but I think I'm going to leave all the back stitching till the end. I may come to regret that decision, but I think I'm going to just enjoy getting her all stitched up. So this was really fun, and I worked on Dark Queen for 6 days. I worked on Dark Queen for, and I got loads done. Like, as you can see from that before picture, I got quite a bit of progress, and I really enjoyed stitching on it. Also, can I just say, hang on, wait, let's put it the right way around so you can see it properly. This here is like my favourite needle minder in the whole entire world. Because it's a book and it's got like a little nook in the middle here, and the needle just sits perfect in it. Again, that's on Lauren's shop. But I just love this needle minder. It really is my favourite. And I thought I'd lost it, and I was really upset because I was like, oh my god, I've lost my favourite needle minder. And then when I got Dark Queen back out, I was like, yay, it's here. So yes, so that is my Dark Queen of the Sea, which is by Autumn Lane Stitchery. I am doing the clean version. I just don't think I could stitch the boobies with her nips hanging out. I just don't think I could do that. So that is my Dark Queen of the Sea. So once I'd worked on her, I yet again spun the wheel. Sorry, I'm keep looking down. It's because I've got my book of days here on my lap. So then I spun the wheel, and the next thing that came out was Bonded by the Rain, which is my Heaven and Earth design, and I never get this man's name right, ever. Hang fire till I find which one. No, not that one. This one. See, I've tried to be organised, and I've got them out, but not properly. So again, I shall pop a picture up of where it was when I picked it up, and I shall get it the right way around. Oh, it's gone all baggy. And then here is where I have got up to, obviously minus the 25 million parked threads. This is, oh, I never remember his name. Leonard Aframov, something like that. I will put the name properly on the screen. I never ever remember the name. This is by Heaven and Earth Designs. Now this is a restart from, I started this a couple of years ago. I tried to do it on even weave. I tried to do 25 count, and I tried to do 2/110. I just couldn't get away with it. It wasn't for me. So then I restarted it on my good old faithful 18 count Ada on, I don't know if is it Magic Guide, or I never remember what the official name is. It's not the red squares, it's like the black squares, just 10 by 10. And yet again, doing my good old faithful Royal Rose on this one, and I'm just loving it. It's so much fun. It is very confetti in places. Sorry, my eyes watering. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it is confetti in places, but the Royal Rose kind of keeps us on track. So this was a page, and then this is a page, and I'm just sort of kind of working down. I think this was maybe that row there, I think was the end of the first page. But I was just going to keep going for a little bit longer until the Q snaps in my way, and then I'm going to move it along. And I do think, hang on, if I move to the other side here, I think if I move the Q snap again, like the last bit of it, the design's probably about here where my finger is. So one more move of the Q snap, and I should then be able to go the full length across. Now, this is a present for my friend Laura. She chose this design like forever and a day ago when she moved into our new house. And I said, oh, I'll stitch you something for your house. And it's still not finished. I believe, I can't remember again my percentage. I should have checked all this out. I've been very naughty today. Organised but not organised enough. So I will put the percentage up on the screen. But I really enjoyed working on it. So I'll just pop this down here. Oh, I'm causing it. I'm causing havoc and making a mess here on my floor. So Bonded by the Rain got 5 days on Bonded by the Rain in a total of 3,935 stitches put in on it, which I think is pretty good going. Again, it was the Royal Rose, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing the Royal Rose. As everybody knows, it is my new favourite thing. I can't talk about it enough, so massive thanks again to Alison. I think it's Alison Royal. I'm sure her surname's Royal. Royal Stitcher anyways on here, so I'll tag her, and if you're wanting to check it out, she's got some really good videos, like tutorials that kind of like show you through step by step. So yeah, I've really enjoyed that. And then after Bonded by the Rain, we spun the wheel. Next was the tarot cards. Now this is exciting because now I remember this one, I was 90% finished on the death card when I picked it up. I'll pop a picture in where it was when I picked it up. I then finished the death card, so I shall then put a picture up of the finish of the death card. And then I started on the next one, which is the Empress. And I also got a little mini finish on that. Now, I'm not taking this out the Q-snap. As I've said to you before, this is enormous. Bear with for a second. Oh, I'm not even joking. Look at look at all of this. So there's the death card. Look underneath. It's not coming out. And here is the Empress finished. Now, I have no idea what she is. I've had this on Instagram as well. A few people had said, I was like, I don't know if she's a skunk, a mole, a vole. But then someone said to us, a possum. And I thought, oh, actually, maybe she could be a possum. So this is the Empress. Now, I know that I'd said to you that I wasn't going to do any of the black stitching. So I'm going to put this in front of my face while I talk. So there's meant to be, after the rainbow and after the white of like the outer bit of the card, there's meant to be a black row of stitching and then black stitching in here. And that was just not for me. Black on black, absolute nightmare. I thought stitching on black was hard enough, but black on black, wow, whole different ball game. So I decided it wasn't for me. However, when I was stitching this, it was really difficult to see possum, vole, mole, skunk, whatever this lovely little cute thing is. It was really difficult to kind of see her features. So I did do a little bit of stitching, but I only did tent stitching, which I found was easier. So I did a little bit of tent stitching just to make some of that stand out. Now also, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Can we just take a second to appreciate these little trolls with their pink hair? They're so cute. They remind me, do any of you remember from when you were younger, them little trolls used to get with the crazy hair? It looks like them. I really enjoyed stitching them. They're so cute. So that was my it was almost like two little mini finishes for the month really, because I finished obviously the unicorn one, which I'm just not going to get out because it's all stuck in. And then I obviously finished this one, and then I stopped because I thought I'm not going to start another card because it had already had, hang on, I'm just going to, causing havoc. I've already worked on it for, how many days did it get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It had already had 5 days worth of work on it. And then I thought there's no point in kind of starting another card because I just knew that I wasn't going to get the other card finished. So I left that one. And then the next one that got spun on the wheel was Snow Maiden. So Snow Maiden, as I said to you before, got a total of 22 hours and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days stitching, because I just kind of let it roll for the rest of the month because I knew there would be a couple of days where I wouldn't get much stitching done. I went to my mum's and I had a little sleepover with Amelia at my mum's because my dad was away. So I knew I wouldn't really get much stitching done that day, and I only did like an hour in the morning before I went to my mum's. And then I knew I was going out and spending some time at my auntie and uncle's house, so I knew that we were having like a little mini party there. I was driving, not drinking. So I knew again that I wouldn't be getting any stitching in that day. And then me and Amelia fell down a rabbit hole, which I will talk about at the end. I'll do a little bit of like life update at the end, and I'll pop a couple of pictures in. So yeah, me and Amelia fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole, so I've not really done any stitching for the last like 2 days. I've not done anything, but I'll talk more about that at the end. Anyways, little tangent there. So my next one, oh god, 2 seconds. I've got it stuck. I should have took it off all of this. So my next project that I worked on was Snow Maiden. I shall pop a picture in of where it was when I picked her up. And then this is after 22 hours worth of stitching and some frogging. So all of these flowers on this side of our dress, the chart is charted wrong. And it was charted for a really dark purple. I can't remember off the top of my head the number, like 29, 27, 35, something like that. It was like a really dark purple, and it should never have been that. It should have been like a light purple. So I had to frog all of that first, which took some doing. So I frogged everything out, and then I realised as I was stitching on her, clearly the last time I worked on her, I must have been on the vodka, because half of it was wrong. I don't know what on earth I'd been doing. So I ended up frogging more than what I stitched on that first day to try and get it back on track. But this is where I have got up to. So I've finished, well, from where I am, obviously on the bottom page of the design, I've finished this part here, and then I've come across and started working on this side of the dress. Now, again, I haven't done any back stitching because really when I looked, I don't think there is much on this bottom part of the dress. This has got the Karen water lilies in. It's so good to stitch on and really pretty. And this is stitched on. Again, this is another one of Lauren. Lauren, I'm just shouting you out all over today from your shop. This is a fabric from Lauren's shop. I'll come in a bit closer. It's like a snow fabric. This is a printed even weave. And again, I can't remember if this is 28 count or 32. Lauren's going to kill us because I never remember. But this is the same fabric that Lauren did her Snow Maiden on. I got totally inspired by Lauren. And I was like, send me the same fabric that you've done her on. I just loved her. So this is at the minute my oldest whip. But up until I picked her up this month, she's not been worked on for almost a full year. I've just kind of been working on other things. But then when I got her back out, I remembered how much I liked her. So this is going to be a little bit of a focus, I think, at some point this year, because I do have stuff I need to do this next month, which will not be including this. I would like Snow Maiden finished this year, and to be honest, if I got my head down in a few weeks, I think I could have her finished. So that is going to be a little goal at some point this year. I would really like Snow Maiden to be finished, and I would also really like another one of my full coverages to be finished too, but we'll come back to that. So Snow Maiden, as I say, it's had 22 hours worth of love, and this is stitched with DMC. I don't think there's any CXC in this one. No, I think this is all DMC apart from like the Karen water lilies, which is some of these ones here that are kind of just chilling. And obviously this here will be what she will look like when she's done. So I'm quite proud of how much I managed to get done. Sorry, I'm just trying not to cause a havoc because I do have a cup of coffee, and that would be a disaster if the cup of coffee went over everything. So that is pretty much all of my stitching that I got done this month. So now currently my whips, I'm just going to triple check because I'm sure it is only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've only got 5 whips. So we've got Bonded by the Rain, which you've already seen, Snow Maiden, the tarot cards, I've just had a brain fart. Oh, Dark Queen of the Sea. And then my only other whip that I've got is Sweet Remembrance. So I thought, if I'm showing 4 of them anyways, I might as well get Sweet Remembrance out. Might as well have a cheeky little whip parade. So here is Sweet Remembrance. Oh. So I haven't worked on her all this month, but this is the full length of the design. And again, I'm doing my Royal Rose, hence the 25 million parked threads. And this here is, oh, sorry, it's a bit woggly. That'll be what she looks like when she's finished. And this is going to be a sister piece to my Tropical Daydreaming that I've got in Amelia's room. So it's really pretty, and it's stitching up fabulous. This was like not very many days worth of work. I think I got to like 15% or something maybe. Like it was quite good. I got quite a bit of progress on it. So that is all of my current whips in a cheeky little unannounced whip parade. So, plans for the following month. So, in July, which we are now, because today is the 2nd of July, I couldn't film yesterday on the 1st, excuse me, because Amelia was off, and obviously Daniel was off yesterday, Amelia was at school, and there's no way I could be filming this when he's here because he would be on the PlayStation, he'd be making noise, he'd be making us laugh, so yeah, it wasn't happening. So that's why we're filming today on the 2nd. So my plans for July, I have got 2 designs that I would like to get stitched and get finished this month. The first one is a axolotl pattern, which I'm going to put a picture in for you because I haven't printed it off, and it's by Colourfully Sarah on Instagram, and her patterns are so cute, and they're all in as well. Bonus, guys, no back stitching, which for me is just a huge bonus. They're all really, really cute, and it is for my friend Kelly because she is axolotl mad. She doesn't have an axolotl yet, but she's planning on getting a couple as pets in the future, and she's got axolotl earrings. Excuse me, got a bit of a frog in my throat there. She's got like all sorts of axolotl stuff, and I seen this pattern and I thought, oh my god, I have to stitch it for Kelly. So I was sorting last night, and this is all of the colours for this and another design. So this is what I was doing last night. I was sorting flosses, cutting flosses, etc., all for these 2 new starts that I've got, and I've just put them all on the same card because a couple of the designs each had the same colour in, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use these for each one. In the bonus as well of I use these plastic ones, and I can just write the numbers on in permanent marker, and then I can just use alcohol gel to wipe them off, because I used to use stickers. Now if it's a full coverage, it's going to take us a while. I still do use stickers, and then I put a bit of sellotape over the top to stop the numbers from falling off. But if it's something that I know is just going to be a quick project, I do just use hand gel to take them off. So these are, look at all of these lovely colours, rainbow colours. And I know my tarot cards are, actually I should have said that before, my tarot cards I'm doing as part of the Stitch the Rainbow sale with the lovely Tan, who is on here. And I'll tag Tan's Flosstube, and the lovely Amy. Again, Amy's Sew Make and Create, and I'll pop Amy's Flosstube down below as well. So I'm part of that stitch along, so my tarot cards are classed as that, but actually I think this axolotl design, and then the My Little Pony design I'm doing, which is again by Colourfully Sarah, they're all so pretty and colourful, but these are I'm gonna join in again with the hashtag. So these are some of like the darker tones, and then we have, hang on, I'll move it out the way, and then look, we've got yellows in all of the shades of pink, and then on this one we've got blues, this is like my favourite colour. I love a blue. In all more pinks and oranges. So yeah, so this is exciting, and I'm going to do it on wherever. Oh, I've lost it. It's somewhere in my pile anyways. I've just got some plain pink 14 count Ada to do the axolotl pattern on. The My Little Pony pattern is because I used to watch My Little Pony when I was younger, and Amelia went through a phase of being obsessed with My Little Pony, and I have every single little My Little Pony teddy in my conservatory that I just can't part with, even though Amelia doesn't play with them anymore. We've got them all. And it's just a little bit, I don't think for 1 second Amelia's going to want it in her room, but I'm going to put it in my like little getting ready room upstairs, because at the minute that hasn't got any cross stitching in at all. But I'm going to change that, and when I FFO things, they're now going to be putting in my little room where I put my makeup and stuff on and get ready. So this My Little Pony design is really, really cute. And again, as I've said, it's from Colourfully Sarah, and I was missing a few of the threads I didn't have from Stash, so I ordered from Threads For You. Just going to give them a little shout out for their super fast delivery. And I also got this lovely little free gift, although this is going to sound silly, I actually don't know what it is. Look, hang on, if I take it out of the packet, I don't know if it's like a needle. Is it meant to be like a needle threader maybe? Am I being a bit, hang on, if I put it that way, look, can you see it's got like a little hook? Is it like a thing to unpick stitches with? Because it's almost like a guitar pleck. So please someone tell us. I didn't want to be ignorant, but thanks very much to Threads For You, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. So someone please tell me. Can you, I'm trying to see if you can see the little hook. It's a bit blurry, but yeah. So I got that as well. So again, thanks very much. So I got all of my flosses, and for us over in the UK, obviously DMC is a lot more expensive than over in America. And there at the minute, I think it was like 80 pence or 88 pence a skein, which is really good. So these are all of the colours, and that is what I'm going to start. I'm going to do the axolotl pattern first, and that's definitely going to be on kind of the colour of my t-shirt actually, baby pink Ada 14 count. The My Little Pony one, I haven't quite decided what colour I'm going to do it on, but again, it's going to be on an Ada, but I just don't know which one yet. I need to sort of do a floss toss with the colours, because I do have like a pale blue, but I don't know whether some of the colours might get lost on it for Rainbow Dash, especially because Rainbow Dash is blue. So I need to just double check. But yeah, that's my plans at the beginning of the month. So I'm definitely going to do the My Little Pony, the axolotl, then the My Little Pony, and then I'm going to start the M&M cartoon character for my friend's little boy for his birthday in December, so that I know that it's done. Because at the end of the month, I actually go on excuse me, I've got such a tickle in my throat. At the end of the month, I do actually go on holiday. I'm going on holiday with my mum for her birthday. It's a big birthday that I'm not sure she'll be overly happy if I say how old she is, so I maybe not, but it is a big birthday for me mum, and there is a lot of us going on holiday. We are all going to Zante. So while I'm there for 2 weeks, and obviously I will not be doing any stitching whatsoever when I'm there. I've got Amelia, we've got stuff planned. It's probably just going to be, if I have a bit of time, I'm probably just going to be reading on my Kindle. So I know that I'm going to lose 2 weeks. I just think I'm going to start Little Crusader's present early, so that it's so that it gets done, and then I've got plenty of time and I'm not feeling under pressure. So next for me to talk about, so that's plans. I've then got a little bit of haul. So I ordered a little while ago now, I'm sorry for the crinkle, I ordered the Cordelia Bella Filipina kit from Hawkins Hobbies, and eventually this came. I had to wait a little while for it, but that's fine, I was in no rush, and she's beautiful. And if you have a look at the lovely Charlotte stitching with the kids around, Charlotte has already finished this and it is unbelievable. I've gone for the Krennic version, and these are obviously all of the beads. However, I'm not sure, I think I've made a bit of a booby, shall we say, because when I stitched my Fairy Iridescent Bella Filipina, it had them, remember I was talking about the big ugly green beads that I hated and that changed. Obviously when this chart came out, I seen the chart, fell in love, and straight away just ordered the kit. It looks like some of these are them big beads again. I'm not sure if I'm going to like them or not. I'm going to try. So Charlotte, I will be messaging you, asking for some pictures of yours zoomed in on said beads, so I can see what I think of them. So yes, so I've got this. When am I going to start it? Haven't got a clue. But she was just so, I am sorry for the glare. She's just so pretty. I haven't officially decided again what fabric I'm going to do her on. I've got a couple of Maiden Coffee Craft fabrics that I've got, like a blue one that I got from one of the Fabric of the Month things from, sorry, I'm making, it sounds like a rain stick from school, doesn't it? With all the beads. Yeah, I've got a couple of bits of fabric, but again, I haven't decided until I get the floss. So that's going to be at some point in the future. And then my last thing, well, before a bit of life update, is I have had some amazing stitchy kindness from Wicked Cat Stitch on here on Flosstube, and the same name on Instagram. I'll make sure I tag her. So the lovely cat has sent me, hang on, I'll grab it all. Oh, has sent me a lovely parcel all the way from America. I'm absolutely over the moon. And she sent me the most gorgeous, like hand-dyed floss, and that's actually coming up really true to life colours. 20 yard of this beautiful, very variegated, I can never say it, floss. Lovely purples. I've got no idea what I'm going to use this on, but I need to find a pattern, because that is just beautiful, gorgeous. And then she's made me, sorry, I'm crinkling, she's made me some needle minders. Look, it's an elephant. My absolute fave animal in the world, as you all know, and we're not going to talk about the bad elephant tattoos. They'll be coming out on holiday, they'll be getting a tan. Yes, the elephants will be coming out on holiday. So I've got this gorgeous needle minder, and then look at this one. It's a nurse's stethoscope. They're so cute. I'm like, honestly, I'm overwhelmed with Kat's amazing kindness for sending me this all the way from America. And she's made them especially for me. So here's a little, I'm hoping this isn't going to be back to bloody front. If it is, I'll put a picture on so you can see it. But it is, she's got an Etsy shop and it's Wicked Wish Crafts on Etsy. But hopefully that's the right way around for you guys. I hope it is. If not, I will put a proper picture in. But thank you again so much, Kat. I really appreciate it. It's so kind of you, especially to send all the way from America. Like, I'm blown away by your kindness. Really, really nice. And I cannot wait to use my needle minders. And they are going to go straight on the axolotl pattern. I'm going to use them straight away. I'm just going to move this bit of paper because it's wrinkly crinkly. And it's bad enough I've been making loads of noise. So, a little bit of life update. Now, I don't know if some of you might have seen, I'd posted like me book of days last night on Instagram, and me and Amelia have fell down a rabbit hole, which has sort of stopped my stitching a little bit. I'm going to grab it so you can see. So me and Amelia watch TikTok together. Obviously, I've got to be careful because she's only 8, and certain things on TikTok, as we know, are not suitable for children and swear words. So I kind of, you know, I'll let her watch certain things. We've found a few like little videos where it's these nail boutiques where they have balls that they pick out numbers in the nails and they get the little jewellery and that out. She loves watching those. We love watching rug cleaning. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's so satisfying. And then we came across these Disney colouring books. Now the books are in French, so hang on while I grab mine. Amelia's got one as well, but Amelia's is a Disney princess version. This is mine. This, I cannot speak French. Les Grands Classiques. I do apologise for my bad French accent. So these are these books here. And I'll open up a page that's not done so you can see. It's like a painting, not a painting, but like a colour by numbers. And it's got like letters. And you see all these colours at the bottom? This obviously tells you kind of what colour you need to fill in the picture. Well, then we fell down the rabbit hole of needing these acrylic markers. So yet again, I was trying to cut corners because these books, luckily Amelia's, well, my Nana and Amelia's great Nana Sheila was very kind, and when Amelia was talking about these colouring books and showed my Nana, because my Nana has TikTok, get my Nana 85 and on TikTok. Well, she's not on TikTok, she's not posted anything, but she likes to watch videos. She's also on Instagram. Very good is my 85-year-old Nana Sheila. So anyways, Amelia was showing Nan Sheila these colouring books on TikTok. I mean, and I was like, well, get one for you and your mum. So bless me, Nana, she bought them because the books are like, some of them are 20 and some of them are £15 each on Amazon, but they're huge and the paper quality is insane. So this is what we've fell down this rabbit hole of these acrylic markers. So here's one that I've coloured in. Now, I can't take credit for this because obviously I'm just colouring in what's there, but you need the acrylic markers. So this is done with these Thule acrylic markers, which we had to buy. And then before I bought the expensive ones, I bought some cheap ones off Shein. Look at the difference. Look how rubbish that one looks compared. Like, the finish on them's terrible. So we have fell down this colouring rabbit hole. I'll show you a couple more. Again, this was the cheap markers. This one's not so good. You can tell, can't you? Like, the finish is just nowhere near the same. And then this was the one that I finished last night. The dude from Princess and the Frog. And then, I don't know what film this is, but it's a koala. And then, Baby Moana. So I've had so much fun colouring in with these. And then obviously you have to like make a colour chart because then you need a hole in the middle. So you have to like do a swatch of the colours, and then I don't know if you'll be able to see, but like look, there's like a hole here, and then you use that to like find the colour at the bottom. It's all very technical. I've had to buy all of the gear, as you can imagine. I think that's my bloody ADHD, having to buying all the gear with no idea. So I bought the cheap pens, which were a disaster, so I wasted £25 on Shein buying the crap pens, and then had to go and buy the Thule ones, which, you know, are like 30 quid a pop, but obviously I had to have them. And as you know, with stitching, you've just got to have all of the things. But me and Amina are having loads of fun doing that. So that's why my stitching has been a little bit non-existent the last few days, because we've been colouring in. Now, as I said before at the beginning of the video, I'm going to do a little giveaway. So, where have I just put it? Oh, yeah. So I've now reached over 1,200 subscribers, and I just can't believe that I I have managed to get that many people wanting to watch me. So I'm going to give away my copy of this, the Pickle Barrel, because I do just love this design. And I love the name Pickle Barrel. It absolutely cracks us up. So I'm going to give away my copy of this chart. There is a tiny little bit of writing on the back where I've just crossed out, and it's just in pencil. So I will rub that out before I send it. And I'm going to open this to anyone. Obviously, as the normal rules of a giveaway, please don't write giveaway anywhere in the comments. Make sure that you are over 18 because you will have to give me permission to have your address. I will send this. This can be worldwide, so even people in America, if you would like this design, I'm more than happy to send this out for you. So I'm going to use, well, I'm going to try. I'll have to get some of my lovely Flosstube friends to help me. I'm going to do the comment picker. So I think, just because I really like this name, I think if we write the word pickle in the comments, and that's P-I-C-K-L-E, pickle. If you write that in the word comment, if you would like to be in with a chance to do this. So you will have to enter before, I'm going to say before like the 24th of July, because I fly to Zante. I'm literally flying on the 27th, so I'm going to have to film my July Flosstube a little bit earlier. So I do need to make sure everybody's done. So by the 24th of July, I'm going to close it, and I'll pick a winner on the 25th. And I'll announce it in my Flosstube that I'll film slightly early, just because obviously before I go on my holidays. So this is the pattern here, and it is the Pickle Barrel designs, and it is not too bad. It's 81 stitches by 141. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 colours in it. So it was a really lovely design, and I just think it's quite nice. And as well, it's a cross-stitching pattern. So yeah, it's a little thank you to everybody. This is my little giveaway. I will put a couple of other things in there as well, but this is the main thing for the giveaway. I'm trying to think if I've got anything else to tell you. That's kind of about it. I will pop a little picture in from the Glastonbury party that me and Amelia went to last weekend, just at my auntie's house in the garden. I'll put a couple of pictures in, just because I know Amelia does like to be mentioned in my Flosstube. She likes to think she's famous, bless her. So I'll put a couple of pictures in of just me and her. I'll not put any of my family on because I don't think they'll be overly happy about being on here and on the internet. But yeah, so if you've got this far, thanks again for watching. And please like, send us a little comment, subscribe if you aren't already a subscriber, because it's lovely to see you all again. And obviously we'll get notifications of my next video. So my next video is going to be a little bit early. It is probably going to be on, give or take, the 25th, the 26th of July, all depending on Amelia. And Amelia might have to join in. It might have to be a quick video because Amelia will be off school because it'll be half term. So she may have to have a little cameo in the Flosstube and help me film. But yeah, anyways, it's been lovely speaking to you all this morning, and I shall hopefully see you all soon. Bye for now.